Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to today's training. I'm your host, Scott Schulte. We're going to give a few minutes for people to get on. Today, we're going to be building a custom real estate website for a realtor or a real estate company. So, if that's what you're here for, stick around. If you're not, sorry. That's what we're discussing today on the Social Realtor. So, where y'all from? California. New York, nice. Wisconsin. Yep, I'm from Wisconsin. Today I'm recording this from Wisconsin Dells, the water park capital of America. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Should we get started? I want to first say, before we get started here, is that the website is nothing more than a number of pages that have been grouped together to make a website. So, like from a realtor standpoint, the typical pages that you see is a home page that typically has a search bar of some sort, and then they usually have here's check out our realtors, and if it's not a real estate company, it's here's a little bit about me, and then there might be some links to some different things in the area, and that's about it. And I just want to say shame on all of you. No. There is so much stuff that you can do with technology now that would really drive a lot of uh, leads and this kind of thing. There's so many things that you can do online now that you weren't able to do, even 5 years ago. And so we're going to go over that by building a custom website. Now, a lot of you might be on Zillow and this kind of thing, or maybe you're part of a corporate program like Century 21. Go ahead and still do that. What I'm suggesting here is that you go to GoDaddy or Namecheap.com and buy your name. And if your name's not available, buy your name plus realtor, real estate, homes, whatever you want to do. It's only $12 typically, $12 or less. Sometimes it's even less. So that should be in the workbook that I gave you. So let's go ahead and get started on what a custom real estate website could and should and would look like. The thing with custom is everybody's can be different. So let's go ahead and get started on something that I think would be ideal. So a modern website right now, and I can show you here, we'll add a couple things here. So if I go to Zillow, if I go to Century 21, even if I go to Apple, the common theme is the same, and that's that there's a single graphic on each page. Okay, a full screen picture. With Apple here, it's a full screen slider. with Century 21, it's a full screen photo with the search option, same with Zillow, because all real estate's the same. And that's kind of the purpose for this training, because if everybody looks the same, how do you stand out as a real estate professional? Okay, so where I'm going to get started is I've created a web page, or we're going to create a web page or two or three or four on WordPress. And I'm going to be using a plugin, and it's a premium plugin. It runs for about $70. So if you want to do this yourself, it costs $70. If I do it for you, that $70 is in the price of how much I charge for it. So to build a website for you, because I know time's important, so I can show you how to build it, and there'll still be people who will say, can you just build one for me? And yes, I can, and yes, I will. But keep in mind that $70 will be built in, because to do the stuff that I'm going to show you how I'm doing, I need that tool. That tool is super important. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is create a page. We're going to call the page Real Estate Home. It's going to be a home page. Okay. And so this is what it would look like on a clean install on WordPress. Pretty plain. There's no picture or anything. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to even go even more plain. I'm going to actually start with a blank piece of paper. And you can do that with Edit. Edit with Thrive Content Builder. So it brings up this thing on the side, and what I'll do is I'll click on choose a landing page, and then I want the blank page. And you gotta scroll all the way to the bottom here and hit load. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna load. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna load roughly a blank sheet. I can make it blank by getting rid of that, and getting rid of this. Okay, now it's a blank sheet. Now, then what you would go back and do, I make a lot of my graphics using a thing called Canva, canva.com. Okay, so here's some of the things that I've done. But I want to create something, so I'm going to use a custom dimension. That's what I like about this too. I want to go about 140 by 1200. I did it the wrong way. So that's not what I want. I want 1200 by 140. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to make a really neat name here for myself. Okay. So then I just go through these and see which one I like. Something like that looks pretty professional. Okay, and then we just go back here. Click on that. We actually want it to be an image. We just slide this in here. Okay, now there's a couple of different things you can do here. You can either add an image, and then you could add something like this. And I think that looks really nice. Another option you can do, oops, is not add a cart. Another option you can do is add a responsive video. This is perfect. Let's go ahead and hit share, and then copy the link. Then come back here, add video, and copy the link. And hit save. Okay, now when people come to your website, go ahead and click preview. When people come to your website, Oops.
Our real estate company focuses on you. We specialize in vacation homes, condos, luxury homes, and properties on lakes and golf courses in the Wisconsin Dells and Lake Delton areas. If you want the best customer service with agents who actually answer their phones, contact us today at 608 477 3470 or visit us on the web.
That's perfect. That is really, really good. It's exactly what I think should be in an opening video. And this is what he's talking. And so, Kimball Realtors, I think, is one of the better ones in the area. Okay, so now from here, I think something that you could do rather than having when I think of a website, I think of the ability to use it as a tool to create leads to do business for you. So the more you can update it, the better. So what I would do is either have daily featured, weekly featured, monthly featured, whatever you can do. But the more you can do it, I think the better. So I would say weekly features is probably okay. But if you wanted to do a daily feature too, I think it would be good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a content box. I'm going to use number 5. We don't want it to be red. So click on that. Keep it white like everything else here. So what we do is then we also want it to have, let's say 3. 3 I think is a good number. So then here, this becomes what I would do here. Make it a little bit bigger. Make it black. And what I would do is say featured properties. And then what you can do is you can either make these videos or pictures. So then again, I would put like 123 Main Street or whatever it is. And then you would have a picture. See, and that's what I like about this. You can put plate. So I can slide a picture over here. And all I gotta do is add a picture. Okay. And then what you can do with this picture is you can link it to another page. So if I wanted to show you a walkthrough of this house using my YouTube channel, what I would do is click on that, and what I would do is make that the full screen video like we have up here, and then under here have your typical real estate stuff like this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, this is what the taxes were, this is what, that kind of thing. And we can make one of them pages here in just a second. But if you don't want to do the picture thing here, another option you can do is completely take these out, and and make these also videos where you I didn't do that right. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Then you can go back up here. Let's see if Kimball Realtors have. Yeah, see, so then you take this, share, and you just do the same thing. Then you could add a little more information to get people to click on it. Let's go down here and say below are this week's featured properties. Let's take a look at each of them. Okay. So you could do something like that. And what's something else that we could add to a page here that would make this look pretty sweet? I think would be like, I don't know why I keep adding that. Keep bumping it. Okay, so let's add another content box. 5 again. If you want to change it up a little bit, you can make it where this is like gray. And you can go back to this one where it's white. So then what you can do here is you could say like, I'm going to split this one in half. What you go is First time home buyer. And you can go something like, there are a number of programs available for first time home buyer. One of them is whatever it is. Okay? And then put, you don't have to underline it like I did. Fill it in with whatever it is. And then put, this Wednesday we will be doing a free workshop explaining who is a great candidate for this program. You are not going to miss it. Just simply fill out the short form to the right, and we will send you the details. Okay? Are we creating leads here? You bet we are. You bet. Okay, so how do I create a form? We do that by going to plugins, add new plugin, and the plugin I like to use is called Caldera Forms. And there's a bunch of different ones now, but what we want is this one right here, drag and drop responsive form builder. Hit activate. Okay, and then it's over here, and you click forms. No, thank you. And new form, and we want it to be that. Workshop. Want to get rid of this stuff. All we want is their name and their email address. I'm gonna even take this out. We want it to be super, oh, we'll put it like that. We'll do it like this. Okay, so we want to change this. Register today. Register this week for first time home buyer workshop. Preview form. There it is. Okay, but let's go back to this. One thing that you can do is you can make it responsive. Always maintain the grid. Save. Okay, so then it's going to fit within our thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go just any random page. Click Caldera Forms, click on Workshop. Okay, we want this. So we click on the shortcode, copy it. Then what we're going to want to do, let's go back to our page we were working on. And then what we do is we come over here and custom HTML we put there. Take this out. Insert custom HTML. Okay. Hit save changes. I didn't do it. I gotta do it here too. Hit save here. And it's gonna just show the shortcode, but then when you preview, register today. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to this next one. What's something else we could do? So here again, we could go to this. I don't know why I like 3, but I like 3. Column layout. Thirds. I'm gonna put it down here. And then, like I was saying before, you can put images here. You see, oops, the rent in our area averages $850 a month. The properties below are all rent buster prices that with a 30-year mortgage and 10% down will get you below properties below are all rent buster prices that with a 30-year more the properties below are all rent buster prices that with a 30-year mortgage and 10% down will get you below rental averages. And then you just put that house in there. So, you know, just older houses for sale. Okay, let me go back here, put them all in. And then here you could put the like one, two, three Main Street. Okay. And then you can link a page to these too, where they can get more information, or they can get a video of you walking through this property. The reason I say a video is, and I more specifically a YouTube video, is the more videos you create, uh, the more of a presence you get in the YouTube community. Google likes that, so you'll get more exposure on Google, or YouTube's owned by Google. So that's a very important thing to do. Even if you're not getting like hundreds and thousands of views, doesn't matter. Exposure is what matters. So, how many people are seeing it? So, like, what I'm saying is, I might see, I might search homes for sale in Wisconsin Dells, and this shows up in Google 123 Main Street because you've put it on here like this. In the YouTube video, it says 123 Main Street, home for sale. I might just say, oh, 123 Main Street's house is for sale. I'm going to go check it out. I don't have to look at the video. I'm just seeing that the address is for sale. And so I'm going to go check it out. If I'm super interested, you know what I mean? Now the next thing you can do is something very similar to this, so I'm going to just copy it and we'll slide it down. Ain't that neat that you can do it like that? I think it is. So anyway, here say pre-qualified buyers. Okay, and then have something like this. We are able to place you in the home of your dreams much easier if you first get pre-qualified. Jill Smith at the Dell Credit Union is one of the best people we know in getting people qualified. If you are interested in talking with Jill, please leave your information and we will have her get in touch with you. Something like that. So instead of saying just simply go to Jill over at the credit union, which there will be some people who do, tell them to fill out the form, because then this way you're also getting a lead. So you're getting a lead, and then work something out with the bank where you say, if I bring you so much business, how much is that worth to you? And see, this stuff can be changed anytime. It's all interchangeable. If I want to change this, all I do, go up here, just click that, and you can change it. It's super easy. Okay, so now let's do one more thing before we go. So like in this particular case, so we have 123 Main Street. Let me go ahead and hit save on this. So we have 123 Main Street. If I go back here, I've already created a page 123 Main Street, but to create one you just go like this. 125 Main Street. Okay. And what you do is, and then what you can do, let's just build it out. I was going to say you could add something. So let's go ahead and go to the choose landing page, blank, load. Okay, and so here again, go ahead and put an image up here. And then like I was saying, then you can create your, or you can just put your full-size video of the property. So you might want to do, what I would do is go like this. Okay, so put your responsive video in here. Take this out. Okay, so we're going to share this. save. Okay, so now we have this property here, and it says 64 but we want but we're gonna call it 125 Main Street because that's what we chose here. So pretend this says 125 Main Street, Wisconsin Dells. Okay, so then what we'd do is hit the paragraph thing down here, and then 125 Main Street. And make it pretty big. Then you go down here. Well, let's do that content box. Then, depending on what you want to do, property features. Then you can decide whether or not you want it halves or thirds or whatever. So let's just say halves, and then you can have here like year built, rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, amenities, and central air. Okay. So like over here you could have like taxes, garage, 2-car, lakefront, yes, stuff like that. You get the idea. Okay. So you can do something like that. So then what you do, preview, is we go back to our original page. And like here, let's say, and you just paste that in there and hit insert, link inserted, save change, preview. Okay, so now somebody's coming to your property. Oh, I really like this house. Clicks on it. They have a video where they can look at the property and then the details. And then you could even add one of them contact forms if you want. So let's go ahead and do that. Interested in a showing? Let's go ahead and do it. So, form, new form. Go ahead and do this one. Show me. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna find out here which one is this. And preview. You would want to make a different form so that you knew the difference.